Today I'm making dandelion jelly. So the first thing I did was pick my dandelions, of course, in an area where I knew there was uh, no pesticides used or animals traveling around on them. I had my dandelion heads and I just plucked off the yellow flower petals. Now, might have got a few little green bits from the bottom in there, but I didn't worry about that. So then I added equal amount of water to the petals. So I had 3 cups of petals, so I added 3 cups of water. So to my 3 cups of dandelion petals and 3 cups of water, I added a few slices of orange. You could also use lemon. This citrus just gives it a little flavor enhancement, the sweetness, and it adds a little brightness of color to it. So it's also a natural pectin, so it will help the jelly thicken because I'm not going to add a box of pectin to this. Then I brought that to a boil and then I turned it down and let it simmer for 30 minutes. After that, I set it off the heat and let it steep for 6 hours. And that gave me my good dandelion tea. Then I strained my petals and oranges from the tea, and then I measured my tea. So I had 2 cups of tea. So a good ratio is for making jelly is 1:1. 1 cup of sugar per cup of liquid. So I had 2 cups of tea, so I needed 2 cups of sugar. So I brought my tea to a boil. I stirred in my sugar until it was completely dissolved. And then I lowered my heat to just a simmer. And I let this simmer uncovered. And this is how I thickened mine without the pepper during a low simmer. This simmered for about 45 minutes. And then I did the test on the cold plate. I had a plate in my freezer. I brought it out. I put a little of the jelly on it and run my finger through it. It was thickened right away. So if you wanted it a little less thick and more of a syrup consistency, you would just simmer this a little shorter time. So I then poured my thickened jelly into 2 sterilized mason jars, and I got about 500 ml from this 3 cups of petals. Now there's lots of controversy on the shelf stableness of this dandelion jelly. I what I call hot pack this. It's hot going into my sterilized jars. It's sealed. I call this shelf stable for 6 to 9 months. Thank you for creating with me.